Welcome to Tearsheet's Outlier Briefing. This subscriber-only event is exclusive for our Outlier members. We go deeper with subject matter experts to take actionable steps that can impact your business and practice. Today's guest is Jay Nair, who leads the financial services business for Infosys in the Americas. He is responsible for one of the largest units in the company with annual revenues of around $800 million. Jay works increasingly with client CXOs to help them with their transformation journeys. He shares his experiences working with banks, insurance companies, and capital market firms to prepare for the reopening of the physical component of financial services as we think about the day after the pandemic. Jay gives his thoughts on open banking and what he calls the APIfication of financial services. With Infosys' work across different verticals within financial services, he provides his views on the future of financial services. Here's our Outlier Briefing on financial services the day after the crisis with Infosys' Jay Nair. To hear the full audio and to access all of our exclusive member-only content, head on over to tearsheet.co/outlier. Before we hop into our show, I wanted to tell you about Tearsheet's upcoming Challengers Conference, a first-of-its-kind event. This 2-day online conference is everything about digital banking. We'll have senior executives from top challenger banks like N26, Revolut, Oak North, and Betterment, as well as new entrants to the digital banking market like Intuit and Credit Sesame. It's all happening September 22nd and 24th. Go to tearsheet.co and click on conferences at the top to learn more and register.
Zach, hi. My name is Jay Nair, and I head Infosys financial services business here in the Americas. I've been with the firm for about 8 years. I've been in this business for over 27 years, been in technology almost all my life. And I'm responsible for the Infosys business for financial services. When I say Americas, it's primarily North America, but we do have a footprint in Latin America as well. And the emphasis has changed from earlier, it was more about developing a product, testing it, and making it resilient. But now what I see is that the emphasis is on another dimension, which is on the security and anti-money laundering and fraud. Those aspects have also taken center stage. And especially in the last 3 to 4 months since the COVID-19 pandemic, they've seen an accelerated move to the cloud. So that's changed significantly, I would say, Zach. Because the workforce was not in the offices. I remember just before COVID started itself, I was talking to a very large bank, and they were very insistent that they have their large work group, be their trading compliance groups, need to be co-located. They need to be in the same platform. And so most of their applications, either they were in-house or even with fintechs. I'm talking about if they bought a product from a fintech, they would ask almost always that the fintech have an on-prem install. And when COVID happened overnight, they had to move their workforce out of their offices, and these applications now needed to be accessed. So we saw a lot of a rush from clients asking us to help in that journey, either moving to the hyperscalers like AWS or Azure, but also these on-prem fintech installs, they wanted to move it to the cloud. But what's interesting now, Zach, is that in the last couple of years and last couple of months, especially with COVID and the payments, your specific question on payments, that's dramatically changed the acceleration of payments adoption in the last couple of months has been humongous. And I've seen the most acceleration in both in terms of demand for talent, in terms of types of technologies coming. Clients are getting used to doing a lot of their transactions branchless, but there would be a requirement as the economy opens up to ensure safe banking in branch locations, in premise locations. And we are seeing a lot of companies looking at technology solutions to help accelerate that. We have a 4-pronged approach actually, in terms of we calling it return to work solutions. When we talk to financial services clients, we try to break it up into four different subsets. One is how do you prepare them, how do you prevent them, how do you protect them, and how do you thrive. They're asking us, when you prepared for the branches to be open, is there a return to work
To hear the
playbook?
full audio
Are there
and to access
sanitizing
all of our
solutions? Are
exclusive
there
member-only content,
self-vaccination? This is for
head on over to
employees. And there's a COVID
tearshheet.co
chatbot. So when employees
/outlier.
come back to work, we prepare them to come back to work safely. And then there is the element of prevent.